You know, I wouldn't call myself a technophobe because I'm not afraid of technology. I'm more of a techno-avoidant. Like, wherever I can avoid it, I do. Chalk it up to my age. I come from an analog time. I come from a period where color TV was new and revolutionary. And to this day, I'm still baffled by it. But that's besides the point. So they say, well, he's a mechanic, right? Technology? Yes, I've adapted to all of the technologies as they evolved over the years. And then I stopped. It reached a point, probably about 15 years ago, where I was like, nope, okay, this has gone too far. I'm going back to carburetors and points. Technology, you say, well, he's a YouTuber, right? He uses technology all the time. To an extent, like, I know how to turn the camera on. I reach over and I hit this button, boom, and the camera is on. And then when I'm done yapping to the thing, I reach over and I go, boop, and it shuts off. And that's as far as I go. Editing this stuff, mystified by it. I have no idea. Uncle Kathy does all of this stuff. I remain like deliberately ignorant. I don't want to know. I know nothing, I see nothing, and I go back to my analog internals and my analog fingers and everything else. Does that make any sense? Probably not. Doesn't make any difference. I deal with technology as I have to deal with technology. Most of the time begrudgingly so. But I finally broke down and I bought myself a Draggy. Now, I've had timers before. I bought a G-Tech. I guess it was probably about 4 or 5 years ago, because we were testing some stuff on our various project cars. So I bought a G-Tech, and I chose the G-Tech over the Draggy because the Draggy required a phone app. And yes, I'm paranoid about phone apps. I have no apps on my phone. Yeah, seriously, I will show you how bad I am with this stuff. Here's my phone, okay? It's cracked, okay? Because it's like I deliberately want a broken phone just so that it's like, yes, I hate you, so be cracked. But here, you know how people always showing you photos on their phone? Here, look. Here's my photos. No fix. I literally use this thing as little as possible. So that's why I went with the G-Tech originally. And the G-Tech worked okay for, I don't know, maybe a month, and then it just took a dump. And then I couldn't get through to them. I was like, okay, you know, just tell me anything, how to turn, nothing. Radio silence. So I ended up tossing it. And I was like, oh, I'll just put this off. Drag strips are the only timer I need. But you know, the same thing that led me to buying the G-Tech, it led me to buy this Draggy now, because I just can't always get to a drag strip. It's just not that easy. And, you know, it's not that convenient. So I said, all right, fine. I'll buy a friggin' Draggy. So that's what I did. I went online, I bought the cheapest Draggy. It's this basic model here. I picked it up off Amazon, paid $129 for it, okay? So here's the unboxing. So it comes in this box, okay? And then it comes in this box. And then here is the actual Draggy itself, okay? And all this is a GPS receiver, and it's magnetic, right? So that's that, and it's already been charged. Comes with a charging cord, very nice charging cord, and it comes with these stick-on magnetic pads, so that if you've got a dashboard or something that, you know, you just stick one of these on. No, this is not a commercial for Draggy. I don't do commercials or endorsements. I'm just showing you what I got, okay? So there's that part of it. And yes, I've already charged it. And then it comes with these instructions. I like these instructions, are probably intended for me, because look, just big pictures. What's in the box? Draggy, mounting plate ×2, charging cable. This is brutally simple. Get started. Just a simple picture. Okay, charging port, magnet. Okay, that's all you need to know about that. Download the Draggy app. I had some problems downloading the Draggy app. Not because I wasn't able to download the Draggy app, but I needed access to email stuff, and I don't know what the passwords are for any of the emails or anything like that, because I don't want to know. So I had to go back and forth with Kathy, and I was like, Kat, I gotta I need to get into the account, but so we went back and forth until I could finally access it on my phone, and I downloaded it. Yes, I've downloaded an app onto my phone. I feel dirty, but I've done it. Somebody's shooting target practice out there. So that's it. It's on my phone, and let's see. Back to the phone. Okay. And it's running right now. Draggy is running. Okay. And that's it. That's the Draggy app. So, you, the way this thing works is you put this on the dashboard of the car or someplace where it's going to be facing sky. I hope they're not shooting in my direction. So you face this, so it's facing up to the sky, and then you just hit connect on your phone. And then this thing is like GPS operated. So as soon as you move from your position, it starts recording. So let's do that. Let's test this thing out, because this will be my first Draggy experience. But let's not do it like you would expect it to be done. Let's put it on a hot rod and let's go run it down the street and see what it does. No, that's too easy. Let's test this thing in the dumbest way I could possibly think of. Let's take our XJ here and yeah, let's stick it on this and then run it through the woods or something like that. This is just stupid. All right, so let's stick this thing in this disgusting pig of a relic. We have no metal on the dashboard, so we'll use one of our sticky magnetic plates here. Okay, there we go. Done. All right. So now let's I'll just use my phone. Are you like me? Do you never have your phone on you when you need it? It's an avoidance thing. I think I deliberately leave my phone behind. Okay, now I got my phone. All right, let's I got an area about two or 3 miles from here. Oh God, this thing stinks. It smells like mold and heat. Alright, so I'll put this thing down while I drive over it. I love that. It's got 31s and no lift. So I'll drive this thing over to our undisclosed location and we'll set it up and see how the Draggy works. Okay, so we've got this little strip of state land over here. It's part gravel and part dirt and very hilly, and it's rough. I just made an easy pass through here. No, it's gonna get shaky. It's right alongside the interstate. And approximately from this tree right here to a toilet bowl that's laying off on the side is 1/8 mile. So I'll leave at the tree and I'm gonna power past the toilet bowl, and hopefully I stay on 4 wheels or close to 4 wheels. But I guess think of this as like a Draggy torture test. Let's see what this thing's gonna do. It's all set up on the phone. I don't know if you could see it in the, probably not, but yeah, it's all set up. All I have to do is hit connect. When I hit connect, it's going to connect to the unit there that's on the dashboard, and let's send it. All right, so we got our timer set, we're connected, and let's send this thing. To the toilet we go. It got a little hairy at the end. No traction at first. There's a really soft leave, but man, woof! It got rolling. Okay, let's see what this thing did. Okay, so for our first official off-road 8th mile run, you know, I would go a quarter if I had a helmet with me. I would go a quarter, but yeah, it got a little hairy. Next time we do this, I'm gonna send this thing for a full quarter. The shutdown area could get me though. All right, so for our first official off-road run, our first draggy run, we went 15:15 at 46 miles. Wait, let's go to the glare. Here we go. Okay, so it's telling us it's 50 degrees, 627 foot altitude. The DA is 264 feet. Okay. And wow, look, a nice acceleration graph. And 660 foot, 15:15. The slope. Oh, so it even tells you what kind of hill you were on. So 1.15% grade. And there you go. The 60 foot was 3.94 seconds, and the 330 was 10:18, and we ran 15:15 at 46 miles an hour. I don't know, is that good? Probably not. There was like no traction, and this thing was just spinning back tires. Yeah, I know, no front axle in this thing. So next time I'm gonna go full. So we're gonna go a full quarter on this thing. All right. Well, there you go. We finally broke down. We joined the 21st century. This is the 21st century we're in right now. 2026. This is actually our first video of 2026. So happy New Year to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of our stuff here. And there you go. We have a Draggy. Now let's put it to use actually testing things. I'll see you tomorrow.